Spitfire Radio in the building. I'm your humble host, Fizz Ed Music. We got DJ D Poise in the building, Kid Justice, and our host for this, or our guest for this afternoon, Tito MonTana, is in
Yeah.
the building.
Oh,
What's good
word.
with you?
Where the hand claps at, DJ? Hold on.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it, man. We're the applauses, bro.
Oh, y'all can't hear him?
No.
Wow, what's going on? You can't hear him? That hear him?
Yeah, I was like, where the hand clap?
Muted our sound effects, man.
Nah, I hear him. Y'all don't hear that?
There we go. All right.
Oh yeah, I don't want to overkill. Yeah, I didn't want to do the overkill. All right, because it'll clap for about 20 minutes, but all right. So the man of the hour is in the building, man. What's good with you, as we just told us? But man, where are you from exactly, man?
I'm from Poughkeepsie. I was born in Brooklyn, New York, but I grew up in Poughkeepsie, so I rap Poughkeepsie.
Okay.
That's my hometown.
Okay.
That's in New York?
Yeah, Poughkeepsie, New York. It's like an hour, 15 minutes outside of the Bronx. So It's close. It's just how New York is set up is if you ain't in the 5 boroughs, they don't consider, anything outside of that New York. But we
Word.
Yeah.
New York a big state. Come on, man.
Yeah, nah. I respect it, but at the end of the day, I actually feel like that's a good thing because now it gives us our own identity instead of trying to be like a subdivision of New York or, you know what I'm saying? We do our own thing. I actually like that.
Yo, man, I was listening to tracks all morning, man. Broadway 97, Nightmare on Winnicky. I was like, man, these guys spitting, man. I seen you work with Jim Jones and stuff, man. How long you been in the game, man?
I mean, I've been doing it pretty much like pursuing music for like since 2009, really. But I've been rapping my whole life. Like I just always, I I actually grew up with an uncle who was a DJ and I was right underneath him all the time. So I just always was around appreciating, the culture and the music itself. And then when I got a little older, I saw that I could create, a lifestyle from it. So I just started pursuing it from a business aspect and not just a hobby.
Okay.
A DJ, huh? Does that mean that you can DJ, or did you ever think about being DJ?
Nah, actually, I got cousins that took a stab at it, but for me, I just always like, the little kid in the house that he say he could rap, and everybody go make him rap from time to time. So I kind of grew up like that. Like I didn't know what I was doing, but they told me I was rapping, and I kind of just stayed with it until I got grown, and then. Like I said, once I got older, I was like, let me take a stab at it from the business aspect. So I've been on that mission for a minute.
So back then you knew you was going to be an MC, is what you said, pretty much.
Yeah, because, like your memory take you back but so far. As far as I can remember, I rap. I'm going to say that. Wow. So I always just had, like, before I remember going to school, I knew I could rap. And I don't know what I was rapping about or what made them say that that's what I was doing, but it's always been the case, so I just stuck to it.
Who were some of your inspirations growing up, listening to hip hop?
When I started to like recognize what, if you want to call it, like want to emulate somebody, it was like Kane. Like I give it to Kane by itself. It was something about Big Daddy Kane that just had like he was fly. I like that he danced. I like that he could go from raw to whatever type of, you know what I'm saying? Like Kane just embodied like every element of an MC. He had conscious records, Lean on Me, you know what I'm saying? I Take You There. Like, it was just, he had a lot to offer. So he would be the first person who I wanted to be like as far as an artist.
Hey, you know what, Kane? Also one of my favorites, sir. So I feel you on that all day. I love Big Daddy Kane, man.
A lot of people, man, y'all love some Big Daddy Kane. I might have to dig into his music and listen and see, man, who this legend is, man, for real. I mean, I know
King Asiatic, nobody equal.
Nobody equal, yeah. Hey, you gotta
think Asiatic, nobody equal.
Without Kane, there's no Jay-Z or Biggie Smalls. Just put it like that. Like if you think those guys is even anything, it's because of Kane. That's how influential he was. Like before there was a Jay-Z, there was a Big Daddy Kane. I think the other artists, I want to say that they probably had, you know, because they was rapping, that was just okay. That's a dope thing to do. But I think Kane came with some form of an influence that made people want to emulate that. The flat top. You see that flat top back in flat top?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Kane, man.
Yeah.
Like, it was a lot to it. Fashion, he killed it. Kane embodied the everything. You know what I'm saying? Like he it still is though. That's how you know he was really the truth, even in his era, because you still see him. He give you the same routine, dance routine, got dances. Like Kane was the guy. Rakim too, by all means, but I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Kane was, you know,
I did listen to enough
far
Rakim.
inspiration for me.
He was the truth.
But see, this is the elephant in the room. I don't like doing the top 5 thing, but when it came between Kane, Cool G, and Big Daddy, it's always like, damn, who would you ride with? I could never make that. I could never say who I would roll with.
See, I feel like stuff like that is what makes hip hop like fans biased, because everybody gave you a different element. So if you like the Rakim, you didn't like him because he knew how to dance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're right.
You didn't like him. You know what I'm saying? Like it was. We compare too much when there's really no comparison. That's what makes them great. If they was all this, anybody that was the same, they came and win already. Only the people that was able to be original to even be mentioned as a great is because they was themselves. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, there's no comparison. You can't compete with somebody else's greatness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes it is hard to compare two rappers that got two different styles. I'm like, come on, man. They don't even rap the same.
You like them both, or you like one or the other, but you can't say one is better than, you know. Like I personally grew up. Biggie would also be one, because you know, Kane, I'm a little boy. I'm not like able to even embrace it. It was just who I saw in that position, and I'm like, oh, I want to be like that. Biggie is now, I'm influenced by that, but even with the whole East Coast West thing, of course, I was young enough to partake in that, to choose a side. But as an artist, unbiasedly, once Tupac passed and I listened to all his content, I'm like, whoa. And I love Biggie, but I don't even do that debate, because in fairness, Tupac gave so much diversity as an artist. It's like, damn, I can't even throw my boy in that conversation. In fairness, you know what I'm saying? Like, I keep Biggie's name out of it, love him for who he is, but I've learned to appreciate Tupac just as much, if not more, because of his diversity as an artist. But people would still say who's better than the other. I'm like, man, that's not even a debate. But people like to argue about nothing all the time.
Yeah.
When it comes to art culture, we love.
Yeah, exactly. We'll argue about who shoestring is thicker.
LeBron versus Kobe. Man,
we don't believe in two greats in our culture. Like, no, two people cannot be at the same time if you black.
I call it the rule of the Sith. That's how the Sith work, man. It's only one dude on top, and then there's apprentices that take out the dude on top. I'm like, damn, why everything gotta be Sith, man? Why can't everybody be on top, man? I don't know why.
And when you think about it, they all are in their own right.
Yeah, they are.
At some point or another, because two don't exist at the same time. Like, you're only gonna be top, but when it's your turn to be great, it's your turn. When somebody else's turn, you don't gotta keep competing to say like, oh nah, he was number one 20 years ago. You're gonna still keep him at number one? Like, no, he wasn't number one all the time either. You know what I'm saying? You earn that spot when you get there, and then you occupy it for however long you want, or you can, I should say, and then you get out the way. You know what I'm saying?
You know about people that, you know, falling back. You know, all right, I did my reign. I let that go. I fall back, let somebody, because you know, a lot of old cats are at times haters on the new cats. Well, you know, fall back. You know,
that's only because they don't understand that rule. It's like the streets, right?
Uh-oh.
What happened to a sound?
Yeah, you went on mute.
I still muted.
I don't know what's going on. You muted for some reason.
Can you unmute him, DJ?
Nope. Won't let me unmute you.
Sorry.
There you go.
You hear me?
Yeah.
My mic went off. I'm sorry. I feel like dudes in the streets, like once your era passed, you can still be the man as far as have your money up and do whatever you do, but there's a new kid on the block. And if you don't understand that, then you're going to find your way trying to compete with that spot, and you're going to get knocked off like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not your spot no more. Somebody else is taking it. And the people determine that always. It ain't up to you. You just come and perform, do your thing, like hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people determine who they're going to put in the position to talk about the most and say, you know, they running the show right now. That's not up to the artist. There's a lot of great artists that wasn't recognized how we think they should have been. You know what I'm saying? But if they don't never appease to the people in that way, it don't matter what you thought. You just keep being...
Freezing up. Okay.
Yeah, that's the...
You can hear me or no?
You good now?
Is there any new artists you like that came out recently, probably within like the last 5 years?
I can't hear you.
Hear me now?
Can you hear us now? We can hear you pretty clear. I don't know what's going on.
Internet.
Man. Might have to go out and come back in. Wait a minute. We got questions. Let me see what everybody's going.
I don't know what's going on. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now. Can you hear us? Can't hear us?
Can you hear us?
That's weird. I'll send him a message to go out and come back in.
I was gonna say you can always play a joint or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a joint. Oh yeah, he went on. Yeah, he's going out and come back in. Let's play a joint. Let's play a joint. Let's play All We Do.
I was gonna say one of many.
Yeah, I was getting ready to go straight to that track too. And hopefully he'll be back.
Yeah.
Fire, y'all.
Oh yeah.
All we do is fuck, make love, make up, have sex, should be love, but we fight, kill the vibe, more stress. How we get connected, but there's no connection. Why we going back and forth about shit I can't change? I want something real again, so real I can feel again.
Girl, the truth is, you rather fight back your smile like you toothless. Cause you don't want to deal with the pain where the proof is. I'ma let you live in the past if that suits you. I was trying to build us a path into the future. Let bygones be bygones, it's over, it's over. It's like we had the same argument over and over. Don't wanna fight, don't wanna fuss no more. Don't wanna lust no more. With no trust, there's no us no more, no more. V12 driving, Instagram living. Sipping something smooth for the groove, shucking and jiving. Flights to wherever just to duck the winner. We only see eye to eye when I'm stuck up in her. For real.
Make love, make up, have sex, should be love, but we fight, kill the vibe, more stress. How we get connected, but there's no connection. Why we going back and forth about shit I can't change? I want something real again, so real I can feel again.
I swear I feel like the vibe off. We might need some time off to find our way back and make sure ain't no love lost. I thought it was you and I, my melanin cutie pie. Now we disagree on everything unless you decide. I'm missing you less when I'm away. Feel I'm about to go astray. Now I don't wanna play like back in the days. Different girls in the telly, while you blowing up my celly. Gut feeling like my baby in your belly. You was hoping I act right, then I got my act right. Now you wanna act up, but this ain't no act right. I hope you would care more before I could care less. You need to be careful and clean up this damn mess. For real.
Make love, make up, have sex, should be love, but we fight, kill the vibe, more stress. How we get connected, but there's no connection. Why we going back and forth about shit I can't change? I want something real again, so real I can feel again. Don't know what you're doing, but you got me in circles. Every day I swear I try to be a better man, cause I know it hurt you. I try. And if I let you down, please forgive me, baby. All we do is fuck, make connected, but there's no connection. Why we going back and forth about shit I can't change? I want something real again, so real I can feel again.
Yes, sir. Spitfire saved the matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spitting
Oh,
fire.
Hot fire right there. Hot fire.
Fire.
Yeah.
that video is crazy, bro.
Yeah, you gotta see the video. I feel
Yeah.
like the video paints the picture. Like if you hear the lyrics, the video kind of help you right through that. Like you appreciate the song more once you see the video, I think.
I agree 100%. Um, the young lady in the video. How did she end up in the video?
So we was looking for a girl to do it, but I actually wanted somebody who I felt could embody like all the personalities of the character that I had in mind. And outside of Tommy being an attractive girl, I just felt like I knew she could give me the anger. I knew she could give me the sadness. I knew she could give me the seriousness, all of the feistiness that I needed to kind of, because that's not, I'm not the confrontational type of guy in a relationship anyway. So it was like, I needed somebody to kind of even bring that for me, you know what I'm saying? To kind of show like how you could diffuse this type of energy in that type of scenario. And, once you see the video, you'll understand more what I'm saying. But she kind of, I was dead set on her. We had other options, but it was just something about my vision. I was like, nah, I think she's going to help bring it to life. And she did, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful for picking her because she believed in the product as well once it was completed. Because sometimes you work with these people and once the business is done, it's like, good luck. You know what I'm saying? But she's been on board and been very supportive the whole way. So I even appreciate working with her for that reason. Outside of the end product of the video, it was dope though. It was a good experience. It was a 2-day shoot, so it took a lot to get done, but we definitely pulled it off.
Seemed like you got a little acting in your back pocket there. Be real.
It's funny if you knew what that day was like, you'd be like, yo, I had to kind of like those takes was done real quick because it was just like getting heated on the whole set. And I'm like, yo, we need what we need to nail this. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be more parts to the video than what you got. But I'm happy that it wasn't because it would have been overkill. You know what I'm saying? Me and the director pretty much discussed that like after it was done. Like, yeah, I'm happy we didn't shoot everything that we intended to shoot because it probably would have killed it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so was this your idea? You came up with the vision of the video, or was it like a collaboration?
Yeah, no. So Taya Simmons, the director of the video, who I consider like a sister, me and her works together. When I got a vision, you know what I'm saying? Like I got my own production crew that's a part of my indie label. But then sometimes when I want to go beyond, our scope of doing things, I reach out to her. And a lot of my videos that you see that come with the good storylines and all that, I usually let her tackle those because we kind of work good together. And then she has other resources that can actually help, take it to another level. So I'm always down to pitch those ideas to her to make sure, like, we really get the end product. So yeah, me and her sat down for a couple of months. Shit, we was gonna do a documentary on just the making of the video. Like it really took some time to really nail it. And then, us being independent, shooting that type of video, we in the middle of the desert in California, trailers out there. Like we did our thing with that video, but it was really the vision, you know what I'm saying? And it came together. Unfortunately, YouTube won't let me run ads so I could get it in front of more people, but it's still doing what it's doing.
Why is that? Why are you getting that all that from? Yeah, what's up with that? Why is YouTube?
You got to go see it, man. Once you go see it, you might understand. It's
I
crazy.
understand. Yeah, I totally get it.
The content.
Yeah,
that
got a lot of rules and stuff.
But it's done so tastefully. You would think like y'all would have to make some form of adjustment. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm never really trying to go over nowhere. At the end of the day, I'm a father. So my children got to see this stuff, or they may see it, rather they want to go see it or not. So I'm doing things, even though this one was a lot more edgy. I probably never do nothing like this again. But even in doing it, it's like I had to tell a story. Like once you hear the song, you heard the lyrics, but once you hear the hook and you start piecing it together, you'll understand it. Like, okay, I see why this was that. You know what I'm saying?
You try the other ad tools, like through the social media sites. I noticed Instagram and Facebook. I think TikTok too. They added plenty of ad tools for anybody to use.
Yeah.
Any business you got, even if you just want to promote your page in general, they'll let you advertise your page. Like some people just collect stuff and take pictures and they make
so what I have to do now, what I realize is I'm just gonna have to figure out the cleanest part of the video, which is not hard to find. I was just so big on the story and telling the story that I didn't want to start picking it apart. But I'm gonna figure out a way to just run some numbers up on it, at least to draw traffic to the page so people can really appreciate it. Because it's really, really dope, though. It's definitely dope. It's something I can submit to like the Tribeca Film Festival and all that. Like it has that level of togetherness on it. It's dope.
That's what I said. It's like you lightweight got a movie there, bro. You're acting. You don't put that past, bro. I think you did an excellent job, and I think you could be an actor, bro. You could. Y'all could. You know what I mean?
Did good. Now it's funny because ever since I released it, I swear, like people been definitely. But I'm the type of person where if the opportunity presents itself and it goes within my moral compass, I could see me doing it. Like I would definitely take it on just to do it. Like you only get one life to live. Make the most of it.
Probably because we all can relate to that whole situation. We either know somebody or we've been through it, and that's why I was going to ask you, like, how did this song come about? Because a lot of brothers experience that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. And you know what's crazy? So I got a female artist, who they originally submitted it to, and then I heard what was being done with it, and I'm like, nah. I'm like, let me get that. Let me see something. Because as soon as I heard it, I understood the vision for it. You know what I'm saying? Like for me. So even when writing to it, I ended up writing like 4 verses just to kind of get the story. So it was like really more so like if you follow, like sometimes when we hear music, especially now, like cause I guess we already programmed to not expect much from it, but a hook and a good beat. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a line or two, but I feel like if you listen to from the beginning to the end, it's pretty much saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, the truth is, you rather fight back your smile like you're toothless. You ever see somebody with a missing tooth? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like you don't even want to be happy. You know what I'm saying? You want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to deal on what happened already. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm trying to build us a path into the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you don't want that. So it's like it's cool. So by the time we get to the end of the second verse, I'm just saying like, you was hoping I act right, then I got my act right. Now you want to act up, and this ain't no act right. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like I got myself together for you, but it's still not enough. You know what I'm saying? You still want to keep this toxic thing going, and it's pretty much like I feel like that be the case, especially for men. Like we go through what we go through with our woman, and then you go through that phase where you're like I'm gonna get right by her, and then as soon as you want to get right, that's why I say you was hoping I cared. I said, you was hoping I act right, then I got my act right. Now you want to act up, and this ain't no act right. I hope you would care more before I could care less. You need to be careful and clean up this damn mess. You see what I'm saying? So I'm basically saying, like, at the end of the day, like, you playing, it's going to go back to that. And you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's, and that's what the video kind of displays. Like, all right, we break up. Now I'm at the crib chilling with the next girl. And now you want to come in with your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't messing with you no more. You know what I mean? And they don't want to hear that. So it's a dope video. The song really, like the video really embodies the song, like on a whole nother level. You appreciate it, I'm sure.
We got a question down here from a viewer. It was a quality video. Was it expensive to shoot the video? It almost has a feel of a Michael Bay project.
Well, that's a compliment. I appreciate that. Yes, it was by far my most expensive video. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, using Tommy for the video wasn't cheap. You know what I'm saying? She still has her status and what she won for her ticket, but she definitely saved me a lot of money. Once I guess she saw the vision herself, she dropped down the price basically to half, and we was able to still get it done. Because it was really me and her for 2 days. And then, of course, we got to rent the mansion. We had to fly people in to shoot. So it was just a stylist on deck. Like, I really went there with it so people could really see, like, the seriousness of, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all got to imagine after all that and then can't promote it on YouTube. I'm like, damn, like, they killing me. So this is the way I get to promote it. So every view that you guys offer it or share it, it really matters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because I'm like, damn, I would have to shoot a whole nother video to promote it. And I'm like, damn, I don't want to do that. Like, that's going to take away from the organicness of this record right here.
Well, that's why I wanted to speak on it a lot, because I think it's a dope video, and I think that it needs to be heard by people that y'all need to go check out this video, because this video is very high quality. It's put together very well. It has a story, and it changes your whole view of the whole song. If you had one thought of the song, when you see the video, like you said, you're gonna be like, damn, you know.
For real.
You did your thing on that.
I appreciate that.
How did you get some of these other top tier collabos? Should I say, like the one I seen here? You know what I'm saying? You got a song with I want to say Jim Jones.
Yeah,
I was like, well, how did that come about, man? How do you do that?
The Jim Jones record came about. So rest in peace to Fred the Godson. He's somebody who I collaborated with too. Yeah. Me and him was actually working on an EP right before he passed, like literally before he passed. And the Jim Jones record was supposed to be me, him, and Jim Jones. So that was a record that was going to be on the EP. I envisioned Jim Jones on that record so well because there's an era. Broadway 97 is like, if you're from New York, you know, people used to go uptown to Broadway and, you know what I'm saying, get the whatever. So it was really a part of an era that if you was there, you knew what it was. And if you wasn't there, that's what that song is for. It's there to bring you to that place at that time. And I'm sure we all remember what 1997 was like being on planet Earth in that time. So that was just a beautiful time period for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Whoever was alive to see that. So fast forward, a friend of mine, Dice Peso, who's also on the record, he has a relationship with Jim Jones. That's his brother. So I reached out to him. I'm like, I'm trying to get Jim on it. This is fresh out of the pandemic where we ain't even around each other. Nobody really want to, be in the studio. And I sent Jim the verse with the beat with my verse on it. And I guess he liked it so much, he did it like that same day. Then we ended up booking a studio session and we got going. You know what I'm saying? So it was a dope experience. And then a couple of months went by, and when we shot the video, it really came alive. Like, it really, once again, if you see the video to that, I'm taking you through the process of the lyrics. So that's me. I come from the storytelling. So if I that's my son and one of my other artists playing me as a younger version in that video.
Wow. Okay.
So if you notice in that video, it goes black and white for a part, and that's really what we used to do when we was young. You go up there, get your leather jackets from Broadway, you take the train, like everything that I'm rapping about. I really be trying to bring it to the video when you see it.
Let's play that record for those that don't.
Broadway 97.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yep.
All right.
The coke cheaper, the flow ether. Feel like Broadway 97 coming out the speaker. Talking blue jeans, scheme type of drug money. Cross the street from City College, these ran a plug from me. Chinese spot, waiting on pop, four wings, whole thing, about to cook it and chop it. Quick stop to the baggy spot, right by the Iron Horse. Then put Suge in a cab and send her up north. Oh, what a feeling when it touched down. Pull up on a block, free samples of that bust down. Fiend says a 9, maybe 10, but it's the best thing smoke. I hop out, you break fast or get your egg cracked open, nigga.
Wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute, bro. I gotta take that back from the top. This record right here, bro, is fire, bro. I gotta take it back. Y'all listen to this flow, the beginning. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. You gotta hear it from the top. This is crazy. It's crazy.
The coke cheaper, the flow ether. Feel like Broadway 9-7 coming out the speaker. Talking blue jeans, scheme type of drug money. Cross the street from City College, these ran a plug from me. Chinese spot, waiting on Poppy. 4 wings, whole thing, about to cook it and chop it. Quick stop to the baggy spot, right by the Iron Horse. Then put Suge in a cab and send her up north. Oh, what a feeling when it touchdown. Pull up on a block, free samples of that bust down. Fiend says a 9, maybe 10, but it's the best thing smoke. I hop out, you break fast or get your egg cracked open. Nigga, MD simply did it the best. Talk slick behind my back and get you one on your chest. Don't at me where you at, niggas at your address. Pillowcase over your face, just a muff with a mess. It's Tito, the Michael Jordan rocker, iceberg wearer. Guess jeans with the pin pockets don't compare us. I've been getting to it, taking L's, blowing through them. No Espanol, that money talk, speaking fluent. Me and Jim been chasing bags since the Jan sport. Brooklyn nigga Frank Nav, fuck your little man thought. Home of the booster, my first hustle was shoplifting. 100 grand for the 10, you know the boy cop different.
Shit, getting drug money, let the red hate. Put a bag on him, that's a death day. Turn this 50 to 100 on my next place. Get them buzzed down, rollies on the next day. Shit, who want them bites? Tito was coming straight. Shit, who want them bites? BX coming straight. Got a bunch of lines, they be loving mine. Got a bunch of lines, they be loving mine.
I knew a plug that used to love listening to Tito Puente. I used to pull up on Poppy like Nita Bentley. Now I pull up on this block in a 2-seater Bentley. You know, bust down the rollie, that's a Presidente. When it come to Spanish Harlem, nigga, I'm a patriot. I was cooking in the kitchens, boy, without an apron. You know, mixing up them chickens with that soda bacon. Hustler, if my custody was a pig, I would've sold them bacon. Shit, all white ears and my Yankee fitted. Back in 98, I sold Ye when the Yankees did it. Now all the coke is getting stepped on like a stampede. Shit, put the coke on the plate and let the grams breathe. All these fumes have me feeling like I can't breathe. 12-hour shifts in the trap and you can't leave. We started getting 100 off a stack. I was a bad little nigga, always running off with the pack. Till I got a little bigger, start running up with the Mac. Where I'm from, every summer, you know someone was getting clapped. I could talk about it all now. Dripping in that off-white, mixing up that soft white so bitches see them Porsche lights.
Shit, getting drug money, let the red hate. Put a bag on him, that's a death day. Turn this 50 to 100 on my next play. Get them buzzed down, rollies on the next day. Shit, who want them bites? I'm coming straight. Shit, who want them bites? I'm coming straight. Got a bunch of lines, they be loving mine. Got a bunch of lines, they be loving mine.
Yeah. That's fire right there.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Yes,
that.
sir.
That's fire for real.
Yeah. Who did that production? Who did that beat?
Ron Browse, the same one that made Ether.
Word.
Okay, yeah. Whoa. All right. Wow. That's what's up. I like that. That was dope, man.
The kid that made Ether.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's big, bro. That's a big
It's
record.
dope you work with Jim Jones.
My phone went out. I'm gonna click out and come back in.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that was fire right there.
Jones first though.
Yeah, I like that.
Jim Jones work with everybody now, man.
Man,
Yeah,
his verse is nice, bro. I was like, I had to instantly hit the heart button in Spotify, like, Addict.
Right. I had to take it back from the top to begin.
Yeah, I was like, oh, DJ took it back. There you go. He's like, hold up, man, hold up.
The rewind selector.
He's gonna break past egg crack open. Oh man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that joint is hot.
But yo, he got a couple. If y'all ain't familiar with this cat, man, y'all need to get familiar. Follow his Spotify, iTunes. Man, check out the videos. The videos are all quality. The music is quality. This is a hard-working artist out there trying to come up in the game, trying to get that love. And shout out to DJ Willie Baines. This is his man's, as they say, this man's. So it was only right, man. I don't know what happened, man. We could get him back. Hopefully we can get him back on here. But if not, man, we could play another track because he got so many
Oh yeah.
tracks up in here that are all fire. I haven't heard anything that I didn't like.
Me neither. I agree.
All right, here we go.
My phone anytime somebody try to hit me, it knocks it out. I don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a death. Every time somebody call, it always does that. But we got another message. How breakfast or get your eggs cracked.
Oh, you caught that. Thank you, man. No, I don't like to sell it. You hop out, I break fast and get your egg cracked. See, thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, that was sunshine. She caught
you
that.
Said somebody listening to lyrics, huh?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. I had to take it back. Like, did you say what I thought you said? The beat was banging, the flow was nice. I hear no flaws. No flaws. Was that a one take?
No, you know what happened with that? The second part of that verse, when I say it's Tito, the Michael Jordan rocker, Iceberg wearer. What happened was when I sent Jim Jones the first part of the song, he rhymed so long. I'm like, I gotta add some. It's my song. Like I gotta add more to it. So I end up having to go back in and add a second verse because normally how I pick features, I don't look like some people. Like I said, it's always about a competitive thing with us.
Right.
So when I do a record with somebody, I'm not thinking about I'm about to kill him on this record. I'm thinking of him making my record better. So once I sent him the record and he added so much more Jim Jones to it, I'm like, I got to go back in and put some more. So I end up writing. I forgot how many more bars that was, but I end up writing the second half to that. Is Michael Jordan rocker, Iceberg wearer, Guess jeans with the pin pockets. Don't compare, like, and it's funny when we did the shoot, Jim Jones never heard that part. So when we go do the video, and he thinking my verse is over, and then the beat drop, and I keep going, he like, what the hell, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was dope. It was dope, and that sample you hear is really what New York City sounds like in the summertime. Like if you walk in them bodegas, them corner stores, that's what you hear. So that's really what that was to embody, like that whole experience. Once again, trying to bring you into a time.
That's what a lot of the comments were saying. Like, this sound like New York right here. This sound like New York. I was like, dang, that's that New York sound for real.
Yeah,
bring that back. Bring that back, man. It's starting to come back. I can't front, man. That the hip hop, the New York sound, the hip hop is coming back, bro.
I told you, man. We're almost there, man.
I love for that.
No more mumbling, no more auto tune, no more cheesy stuff. Authentic hip hop is almost here, man. We like almost there.
Listen, go easy on them. It ain't that bad, man.
I be telling them it ain't that bad, man. They be killing me.
Now you know what it is though. It's just the time. You got to think. You know, Melly Mel and them had it. It was a hip, the hop, and all that was a phase. And then it goes from, you know what I'm saying? So the thing about, I tell people this, the thing about New York hip hop that's so dope is that it's really the only genre that went around the world and it was accepted. Like everybody don't necessarily accept, you know, say Future everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like he's accepted enough where, you know, it's substantial enough for him to create a career off of it. But Mobb Deep, KRS-One, these guys were accepted around the whole globe. Like, and I say that because I did a tour in Europe one time, right? I visited 5 countries. We did Amsterdam, Germany, France, Scotland, and London, right? And the way they embrace hip hop is spooky. Like you like, damn. And when I say embrace it, I mean the culture, they got the information. They knew what was going on with African Bambaata's sexual assault, whatever that case he had. They knew that. I didn't even know what was going on. They was talking about that, like, and they was disappointed. You talking about white people? This wasn't like our people. Like these are white people who's in Scotland. Like, man, I hope this ain't true, man. This is gonna do it. Like, it's gonna hurt the culture. I'm like, people back home don't give a fuck about what African Bambaataa got going on. You know what I'm saying? But they were so. They like, yo, they telling me like, oh yeah, KRS-One just dropped the album. I'm like, KRS-One? They like, yeah, over here. And it's like, they like, oh, J. Rue the Damager, he tours. And once I seen that, I'm like, yo, these are names and faces and people. I'm like, they couldn't even get any booking back in the States right now for anything. You know what I'm saying? But it's like to see that these guys can still sell out arenas, it made me realize what's more appreciated as far as our culture go. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes me like stick to the script. Like I could easily try to adapt to what's winning here, but I'd rather win on a global aspect. Because if even if you win in Europe, you still be who you're supposed to be back home. You know what I'm saying? Success is success. You know what I'm saying? So if you're successful anywhere, you're still successful, and people don't understand that.
Yeah, all that is old audible lyrics are gaining momentum. I don't knock mumble rap, but I'm not a fan. I'm old and I need to understand the lyrics. I agree. Sometimes, but it ain't for us to understand. You know, I mean, we're older. Now in New York, they're saying, is it drill?
Yeah, New York drill.
Drill rap. Yeah. They said that runs everything. They said it's king in New York. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
It's king in everywhere. New York, Chicago. Didn't they originate from Chicago? Or did it come from
I think Chicago, London got a big scene on that too. But that's just the young people's way of music today. Like that's really what that is. It ain't running too much of anything. It's just that's what they tune into. So of course the label support it. You know what I mean?
So is it just? Would you say it's just another genre? Just another genre of hip hop?
That's what happened. Hip hop started out as a small thing, and now there's different factions, subdivisions of it. It's like, you know, that's why you see Griselda so successful right now. You know what I'm saying? Benny the Butcher and all of them. They're not compromising, trying to, you know, sound like Little Baby or the Dirk or nobody like that. They sound like them and they winning. We just have to understand that, you know, just like when I make music, if somebody, you know, you get people like, nah, I ain't really care for that. I'm like, well, I didn't make it with you in mind. Like I make records with a certain people in mind. Now, whoever it appeals to, it could appeal to. But when you're not in mind, then it's not for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Latin person don't make a record hoping that I like it. You get what I'm saying? They don't. They making who, you know what I'm saying? So when you make a certain style of music, you speaking to a certain demographic, a certain audience, and you have to be mindful of that. Sometimes that audience is bigger than somebody else's audience, but nevertheless, it's for somebody. And if you could target those people, I feel like that's where you win at. You don't win trying to make music and expecting kids to run your YouTube and your TikTok numbers up. You know what I'm saying? It's not a dance song. You can't, you know what I mean? If you don't have that, you don't have that. So I don't chase that, me personally.
Appreciate that. I want to play this one record that you sent me, man. This is an exclusive record. All praise is due.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. This is an exclusive.
Vinny Idol did this one right here.
Oh wow. Yeah. That's what's up. All right, y'all. Y'all gonna hear this first. Right here, man. Exclusive. All praise is due. But we got some messages real quick. Make the music your tribe and you will find.
I believe that. I totally agree.
Yeah, true indeed.
Right. All right, let's play this track, man. You wanna well, we could talk about it after we play, because I might end up rolling that back too, bro. Because this track, I've been playing it a couple times since you sent it. Like, wow. All right, y'all, let's go.
Yeah. All praises due. That's right. Tito. Since these are the last days, I say let's party away. Success is the destination, struggle's part of the way. Niggas can't stand the rain, but loving the sunshine. My homie just took 9, said make sure his son's fine. I felt them, free the rail, stack a mill for pills. We move packs for that fortune and a spin on that wheel. Vanna White up in my Pyrex. Ice water, whip it till it rock like a bicep. Nigga try and flex, drop a bomb on him. It get hotter than 97 degrees if I squeeze this firearm on him. Feeling like I'm R-A-K-I-M. On melody, the G-O-D is who they say I am. Since God created man in the image of self, and self is he, that's me. I don't need no help. I'm getting orders cross the border like Chapo. Pistol in my diaper since a snot nose. 36, yeah, we got those, nigga. It's boss talking my slang and I stay walking it. I don't even lace my Timbs, that New Yorker shit. Industry be cutthroat, bunch of MC MC Gustos. Niggas we ain't see before acting like they tough though, nigga. It's boss talking my slang and I stay walking it. Yankee fit don't bend my brim, that New Yorker shit. Industry be cutthroat, bunch of MC Gustos. Niggas we ain't see before acting like. Listen, homie, I'm pissed off. A nigga tied my wrists off. Been whipping in the kitchen all night cause I'm pissed Paul. When Pops left me, Moms and bro in that shelter. Every time she cried, man, I felt her. Then I learned how to melt her. Powder down the oil. 7 grams of soda, heat it up until it boil you. Then I let that shit drop right before I rock it up. Cold water from the faucet, guaranteed to lock it up. Broke my cookies down to crumbs, then I sold them wholesales. Beat the street in them streets, hope a coward don't tell. Grew up on Beretta, nigga, and I ain't talking about the 9, I'm talking about the theme song. Do the crime, do the time, I paint pictures that Picasso can't sketch. You can't mimic me, David Blaine with the cane on my center stage is winning key. And mansion on the corner, went from lamping on the corners, the lamping in the mansion in the Hampton on the corners, for real. It's boss talking my slang and I stay walking it. I don't even lace my Timbs, that New Yorker shit. Industry be cutthroat, bunch of MC Gustos. Niggas we ain't see before acting like they tough though, nigga. It's boss talking my slang and I stay walking it. Yankee fit don't bend my brim, that New Yorker shit. Industry be cutthroat, bunch of MC Gustos. Niggas we ain't see before acting like they tough though, nigga.
Woo.
Hello.
A bunch of MC Gustos.
Shout out to Chris Rock, man.
Shout out to Chris Rock.
Shout out to Chris Rock, bro.
Rock, man. Yeah.
Yo,
All about that.
That was nice.
Oh, that was before the Chris Rock situation, or did you? I was sitting thinking you may have done that just recently, like within like the last week or two.
CB4, MC Gusto.
Yeah,
That was,
yeah.
I love that movie. I love CB4. That was the funniest, man. That's one of the funniest movies ever. I love that.
For sure.
Yeah, CB4 was a classic though. You gotta remember that, and that spoke volumes of hip hop. It's really underrated because it really talks about the characters and the music business. You know what I'm saying? How many people will put up a facade to be something that they're not for entertainment purposes? You know what I'm saying?
I got a question from a viewer. Shout out, Jennifer. Do you think there should be a section for golden era rappers?
It is. I feel like it never went nowhere. Like somebody posted. I'm not sure who read that, but it's like, you know, make the music and your tribe will find it. And I feel like I never really struggled with like when I put the stuff out, it's always a group of individuals who appreciate it. So I just feel like, being honest, like my lack of consistency, not as a label owner, I've been consistent, but as an artist, I'm not flooding the music the way I could or should be. But for the most part, I just feel like that person said, your tribe will find it. So when you putting out good content and people hear it, you know what I mean? Like you can't deny it when you hear it. It's just, you know what I mean? Like you could deny it from a personal standpoint if you don't mess with somebody, but that's what make you like a new artist. Like they say some stuff and you're like, oh shit, that was dope. And then you start digging into the catalog and you're like, hold on, I like this person now. It's one of my new people. So I feel like the golden era is still there because there's people that's grown that still listen to hip hop. They just don't, it's not regularly available because it's not being commercially pushed. You got to think, Shook Ones was pushed as commercial hip hop. And when it was pushed, you see what I'm saying? There was no other, you know what I'm saying? Like MC Hammer and all that other stuff kind of came and went. Now it was back to the streets and all those records came at that time. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just coming back full circle.
I think
got to do more of this.
What she means is classic hip hop. I think that's the golden era. And now they categorize things in time zone. Everything from the 90s backwards is classic now.
Yeah.
Classic hip hop.
Imagine that.
Yeah, ain't that something?
I like it. It got a nice tone to it. Classic hip hop.
Classic hip hop.
Well, man, I'm gonna say that you won't be put in that category because you put out some records that seem as if it came from an era where rappers were rapping and spitting and, you know, took time.
Music.
Timeless. We won't be able to listen to your records in the next 10, 15 years and it'll still be something that you'll be able to play for a younger somebody that may be young now and be like, don't know the game, and then be listening like, yo, this cat from back in the day is spitting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can tell where you've picked up that influence of a Daddy Kane, because you can listen to a Daddy Kane record now and still say, yo, that still stand up.
Yeah.
Yo, he's still spitting. I could tell that influence, man. You were influenced by MCs that were spitting, that had a story. I would put you in a Slick Rick situation too, man. I would. What about a collabo with maybe like a Slick Rick? Definitely a collabo with you and Daddy Kane. That would be monstrous.
You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. My dream collaboration is to get something with Kane and Rakim, being that they never did that. Ooh. That's I want to set that up. I think it's going, because I put it in the universe. This is probably my first time saying this, but I think I'm gonna pull that off one of these days soon. But I just hear like Rakim, like they both. I don't even think Kane do features, but I feel like they say Rakim really don't mess around like that. But I feel like if the right opportunity is presented, a lot of times it's the record too. So that's why I said when I pick records, I don't pick them just to say I want this person on it. I pick it because I feel like I could hear them on it. Like I could see them feeling how I feel for them, and it's been working, honestly. Like you send it through, and they be like, oh yeah, I like this right here. You know what I'm saying? And then you go from there. So it's one of those things where timing is everything, especially in music.
Salute Willie Banks, man. That's your boy, man. He talks very highly of you, man. He had nothing but good things to say about you, man. He talked very highly. He called me early this morning, man. Yo, son, make sure, you know what I'm saying, this is good, man. For sure.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Bangs, man.
For sure.
Willie Bangs is definitely, moving me around as a recent, putting me in all the right rooms, meeting some good people, helping me push my music a lot more, man. I definitely appreciate the brother, for real. Because that's one of those things that's hard to come by in this business, like to get somebody that believe in you, who only have the same agenda as you, and just to get you out there. That's so powerful. So I appreciate the brother for that.
Yes. We getting a few last minute questions coming in that while we were talking, if OG's rappers had a good product and it was pushed, it should have been caught on. Yeah. I agree. She said somebody like Rakim, Kane, Stat, salute Stat. And she also said, yes, manifest it, brother, for sure, man.
Definitely.
Man, I appreciate you taking this time, man. Just leaving the barbershop. And, I know you had things to do on your Sunday, but man, I appreciate you blessing us with some dope music and your time, man.
I appreciate y'all having me, because like I said, y'all build a platform, and for y'all to, share it with me, I think it's just as important. So I think this is dope, man. For real.
Yeah, man. Anytime you want to come back, bro. Anytime you got something new, you send it my way, bro. Anytime you want to come back. Before we go, I wanted to speak on your label situation. Like you said that you had your own label and you got your own artist. I was wondering if you could speak about that.
Yeah, it's funny you said, because that was my next. I was gonna say I got the compilation about to drop soon. I got like 3 more records to get mixed and mastered, then we moving forward. But the label is called Final Score Entertainment. Final Score was a name that I came up with that represented the end of the game. And the end of the game I was talking about is being in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I kind of used that, been living by that, and been pushing the artists that helped me build that brand. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it takes more than just the idea. You gotta put the people around it to make it happen. And, I put together pretty much a dope team. Like my production crew who shoot the videos for us in-house, we literally just shot AB, the football player, his first rap video. We did that. My team did that.
Y'all did.
Wow.
Antonio Brown's
that Pit to the Palace, that song he got out, we shot that video for him. So it's like getting those opportunities like that from, within is like, now my whole thing is like taking it to another level. Like, even with the other artists that's putting out a lot of music. Like I got an artist named D Weathers who recently just dropped a bomb record with Dave East and Vado, a remix to one of his records. So I could definitely get the I'm gonna reach out to Willie Banks to kind of set that whole thing up so y'all could holler at him because he heating up. He just did something with these young kids called the Hoodies too. So it's a lot of stuff we got going on internally that I'm really trying to, you know what I'm saying, make happen. But, you know, one step at a time. And that's why these opportunities like this, building these type of relationships is so important because, you know, I get to say, okay, even if I don't have a record, here go one of my artists that you could, you know, check out. And if y'all deem them worthy, they could come up there and have this same conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I would love that, bro. I would love that, bro.
Now we're going to do it.
Yeah, man. What is all your social media, YouTube, everything, so everybody can.
All right, so my social media on all platforms is I am _ Tito MonTana. That's I am _ TITOMONTANA. On YouTube, you could just type in Tito MonTana. It's gonna come up. If y'all didn't check the video out, please do so. Because when I tell you, I don't even do bragging. Like I'm too humble for bragging. But this is one of those things where it don't even need to be bragged about. You just gotta go take somebody's word for it every now. It's dope, man. Even the Jim Jones record that I released Broadway 97. That video is dope. That video got over 1 million views on it. Just really like they're just working. Like you said, Final Score it's been my baby for over 10 years. We've been cooking and the team is growing stronger. The artists are just as committed as I am. Actually, the artist is the reason why I've been able to not be as productive as an artist because I've been having to take care of the business affairs. But this year is the year where I say, you know what, it's time to balance it all and just, you know, be an artist and create a lane for myself as well as the label and the artists on the label. So, yeah, we working, man.
Yeah, man. Right, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. And I will definitely be in touch, my brother.
I'll talk to y'all in a minute.
All right, man.
Yeah.
All right, peace.
Peace. Yes, sir. Amazing artist. Amazing artist.
Yes, sir. For sure.
Yeah.
Shout out Willie Bangs, man. I appreciate that. Good looking, Will.
I found them on Instagram. There you go.
Y'all ain't checked out them videos, man. Woo!
I was watching them while y'all was listening to the songs, man. Man, these videos pull it. What desert did he say what desert is in that first video, that first song we listened to?
He was saying that was in Cali. He said it was in Cali. Yeah, it was in Cali.
Yeah, all we do. Man, yeah, man. It's like they put money behind that video. You can tell.
Yes. That's high quality right there.
Yeah, and so that's his own label that he releases this stuff on. So that's a lot of that's
and the production, the whole team. You got the whole team. You put that together. Yeah.
That's deep.
That's deep.
Yeah, that's off to him. Yeah. Because you would think he was connected with a label with some of these videos. Because
that's what I'm saying.
So polished. Yeah. There's some money in it.
Broadway 97 fire, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Jim Jones collabo is raw.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get your
Yeah, where's it at, man? Where my theme music, man? Hit with that theme music.
I thought we did that yesterday.
It is. This is the news, and I'm just that music. Yes, sir. All types of tasty and delicious politics for us to sink our teeth into. For those who don't know, there's a Senate race going on right here in Ohio, and one of the people up tried to get the nomination. On the Republican side is a young man by the name of Josh Mendel. Josh Mendel is a human piece of garbage. I mean, I'm just being honest.
Wow.
He's a human piece of garbage. Why would I say that? Well, let me tell you, Kid Justice.
I know. Could I guess? He said the race. Damn, what was it? The one bill about something to do with the race therapy. What is that? What
race
you
therapy? Race
therapist? Well, this guy is he actually has held office here in Ohio, and that's why I'm saying he's a piece of shit. We know from his track record that he's a piece of shit. From a piece of garbage. Excuse me, from his track record. See, that's how passionate I am about this guy not being a good guy. I can't even keep him, control my language. But yes, no, this guy used to be he was the Treasury of State for a while, like a little while ago. And
in
when
Ohio?
he was Treasury, yes, in Ohio. And when he was Secretary of the Treasury, he hired a lot of his friends and sucked up a bunch of money, paid a bunch of them to do jobs that they didn't have any background to do or whatever. Kind of did a lot of crony capitalism type Trump stuff. And even right now, that's what he's kind of running on. This guy he's racist, he's homophobic, he's transphobic, he's anti-gay, he is a war vet. He's leading in the Republican polls. He's a piece of garbage. This guy is.
Did you say he's leading?
What?
In the Republican polls, on the Republican side, he is leading. Now, I reported a couple of shows ago that I did on Urban Politics about some of the guys running against him. And like I said, it's really a loss for all Ohioans if you do vote Republican, because all of them are pieces of garbage. I only say that because all of them are trumpeters. Even the guy who has never held office and who's kind of like a businessman, I can't remember his name, but you could Google all these buffoons. Even that guy's a trumpeter. So it's just a loss for anybody who votes Republican in Ohio. If you want to vote for any of these buffoons, you're losing, because all of them are up under Trump's, wing or whatever,